Hey Soul Tribe, welcome. What is Spirit's tea on your success? What does Spirit have to say about your current and future success? Let's take a look at what messages are coming through for you today. Hi, my name is Diana, Psychic Intuitive from the Magical Mermaids Tarot channel, and before you are 4 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is from the Circular Tarot, and the associated object is this beach house door. Pile 2 is from the Desert Illuminations Tarot, and the associated object is this red door. Pile 3 is from the Light Seers Tarot, and the associated object is this blue door. Pile 4 is from the Shuffle Tarot Collection A, and the associated object is from this Treehouse door. Please choose a pile that you feel most attracted to. So for instance, if you're most attracted to the beach house door, then your pile is pile 1. If you're most attracted to Shuffle Tarot Collection A, then your pile is pile 4. Now, if you're still unsure as to which pile to choose, or you would like to choose an additional pile, let me go ahead and add your zodiac signs, and I'll be right back. Sun signs and rising signs associated with pile 1 are Aries, Pisces, and Libra. Sun and rising signs associated with pile 2 are Leo, Capricorn, and Cancer. Sun or rising signs associated with pile 3 are Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgo. Sun or rising signs associated with pile 4 are Scorpio, Gemini, and Aquarius. Please take your time, pause the video if you have to, make your choice or choices, and I will see you at your reading or readings. Welcome to reading pile 1. So what is Spirit's tea on your success? Let's move your number over to the left. Nice and prominent. You chose this beach house door. Well, maybe you did not, but this is what you ended up with. You can see the seagull flying right outside the door. Beautiful setting. Aries, Pisces, and Libra. Okay. So let's do a vibe check here and see what's coming through. So pile 1, the tea on you from the spirit world is that you are learning to take the time to rest your body, to take time away from what is considered work or what is considered stressful. And it's like, I'm just getting this, maybe you've been watching the news a lot lately and you've been just hearing a lot of stressful, negative things, and you decided, you know what, I'm going to make it a point to not listen to news. I'll only listen to news 15 minutes a day, or I'll just I'll just get the highlights and leave it at that. I'm not going to watch news all day, or I'm going to listen to news 1 day a week. This is just an example. Or maybe you're deciding, you've been working hard a lot lately, and you just would like to be able to schedule in some rest time, some spa time, some self-care time. And I feel like you've been getting it, pile 1. That's what Spirit is saying about you. Spirit is saying that you have been getting the rest you need. You've been getting to get away to either literally, either go on vacation to a beautiful spot, or you've just been taking the time to switch off something that's very burdensome or heavy or weighing heavy on your mind, your body, or your spirit. You've been learning to free yourself also from I think you've been feeling restricted in some type of way recently, and it's almost like a switch went off, right? And you realize that you don't have to stay stuck in there with this thing. You can step away and get some time to yourself. You don't have to be so doggedly committed to something or someone. You can take the time out to go, I'm not saying that you're cheating or anything like that, but I'm just getting like the tea on you that your spirit is spilling, pile 1, is that you are learning to take time away and go be by yourself, or enjoy your life, or enjoy your space, or something like this. I feel like you may have been going through, may have been going through a period of instability or uncertainty, and I feel like you overcome it by maybe keeping things to yourself. Perhaps you've been, keeping your space to yourself, keeping some of your space to yourself, keeping some of your energy to yourself, or just keeping some of your information to yourself. You may have been keeping yourself a mystery, keeping things unclear. Okay. Or maybe you have been, you've been keeping things unclear. You've been keeping some information to yourself, and you're not an open book anymore, Pile 1. I feel like you've been learning to keep, maybe you have a beautiful secret, and you've created maybe a very beautiful space for yourself that you don't tell anyone about, or you're working on a vacation that you're not talking to anyone about, or this is the way you're succeeding right now, Pile 1, is that you are learning to prioritize yourself and create something beautiful for yourself. You have successfully done so. I feel like you doing this has led you to become more prosperous, successful in money dealings. Perhaps what I'm getting, Pile 1, is that lately you have been manifesting some type of money for yourself, or some type of financial success for yourself. Money is coming in from something. I feel like you were more of in a phase of instability or uncertainty in your life in regards to perhaps your finances, your financial situation. In some way, a way you've been succeeding right now, this is T on you by Spirit, is that you learned how to manifest some type of stability for yourself. Something is growing for sure. Something is flourishing. Something is succeeding, whether you recognize this or not. Okay, this is not entirely about what you can see. This is also about what you cannot see, Pile 1. Spirit, the T on you is that you have successfully figured out how to reach a place that's going to be giving you access to money, prosperity, abundance. You've been getting back in touch with nature. I feel like some of you have been, I feel like this is a head nod from the spirit world, that you are if you've been doing some type of money magic or some type of manifestation technique to try to manifest money, you're succeeding right now in bringing it into your life. You've succeeded. It's giving you an opportunity to heal. The success you're experiencing right now, Pile 1, is that things are growing for you. Some seed that you planted it's manifesting, it's drawing nearer to you. You're moving nearer to it. You're moving nearer and nearer towards money. You're moving nearer and nearer towards success. You're literally like a stone's throw away from some type of major success. Okay. And it's going to impact your finances. This is a T on you. Okay. That Spirit is giving. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at your first tarot card. We have the Hermit. Let me place this here in the, I'd said something about stepping away and keeping time to yourself. I feel like you're rethinking your strategy right now. This is a way that you are succeeding right now, Pile 1, is that you've gained insight into your situation. You have gained awareness. You're no longer in the dark about how to maybe fix a certain situation or progress a certain situation in your life. You're no longer in the dark about how to fix or heal a certain situation in your life. You've been seeking certain solutions to your situation, and I feel like you found the answer. You found an answer to something. Okay, this is how you are currently succeeding. Let's get more information. We have globe. Okay. Map making, Columbus, war, astronomy, discovery, ships, planet, exploration, navigate, coordinates, antique, oceans, geography, flat earth theory, longitude, latitude, and missiles. Okay. Next we have fortune. Okay. Luck, destiny, and unexpected turns, a symbol of prosperity, fate, and the unfolding of events beyond control. Next we're getting ant, work, achievement, and success. Okay. Next we have private investigator. And then we have, that's the next set of cards. Okay. Let me move this over. Okay. So, Pile 1, I feel like you are an expert. That's what Spirit is saying about you, Pile 1, is that you are an expert of sorts. you are capable of this is a success in your life right now, is that you have worked hard to become very skilled at something, and your skill and your accomplishments has put you on the world map. Okay, I feel like you have accomplished a certain level of expertise when it comes to a project, or you could be your job, your career, something you've been working on, and it has brought you great fortune. I feel like you are very fortunate, pile one. Okay, that's what spirit is saying about you, is that you are very fortunate. You are in a rarefied circle. Okay, there are not many like you, pile one. There are not many. You're very skilled at what you do. You may be you may be highly degreed or highly professional. You may be a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, maybe a well-trained artist. You may be a chef. You may be someone who works with, maybe you may be a zoologist, someone who works with animals. You may be a photographer. You may be a detective. You may be a cartographer. There's just something you do, okay? And you're a very hard worker. Power one. This is how you're succeeding right now. This is the T on your success. That currently you have succeeded at putting yourself on the world map by being a very skilled at what you do. Okay, that's what's coming through. You're very skilled, and there's not too many that can do. No matter what you've been dealing with, Power One, the truth of the matter is that you're very skilled, and they're not a lot that can do what you do. It's not the whole world that can do what you do, Power One. Okay, you're part of a subset, part of a rarefied group. You are working hard at something right now. You're doing a great job. I feel like you're retaining a lot in your memory. You're remembering a lot of something. I don't know what it is. You're putting something to your memory. You are studying something. You're learning something, and you're retaining the information. And you're being successful at this, okay? I feel like what you're doing right now, what you're studying, what you're learning, is going to take you very far. It has taken you very far already. And I feel like you're just doing very good quality work. That's what Spirit is saying about you. You're very successful because you're a skilled professional of some type, or you're very skilled at something that you have practiced and, been very, very focused on, okay? And I feel like it's giving you access to certain opportunities. It's helping you get away from a place where things were unstable, and giving you access to a place of plenty. Yeah, of plenty. Power one. Okay, so even if you're going through a hard time right now, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter, because you are successful as you are. You are successful, and the T. What Spirit is saying about you is that this will get you far. Okay, you're being noticed the world over for what you do. You are being viewed as a hard worker, someone who's able to do, in the world of animals with ants. They say that ants can carry, I don't know, is it 10 times their body weight? I know a long time ago they used to say 100 times their body weight, but it's actually more like 10 times their body weight or something like this. You can do the work of 10 people or something like this. You're a hard worker. And you're working hard at something, you're creating something, and it has brought you certain rewards. I feel like some of you may drive nice cars. You may live in a very nice place, very comfortable place. Things are very nice in your home. You have worked hard for these things that you have. You've traveled the world, or perhaps you're currently traveling. You're taking time away to be by yourself. You're going to go check out some other part of the world to spend time by yourself. Just take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. And you're an expert, and this is part of how you're succeeding right now, Power One. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's take a look at your next success. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So the T on you, Power One, is Spirit is saying that you're very talented. You're very skilled. Okay, you are currently working, succeeding at collaborating with others. You're working with others towards a certain goal. Okay, this is how you're succeeding right now, is that you're part of an industry, or you're part of a team, or you're part of a group, or you're part of, there's some skill that you're crafting, and there are other maybe professionals like you who are putting heads together to try to figure out how to do this thing correctly or do it well. And you are taking part in this type of activity. You're being valued as someone who can help out in a situation like this. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have intelligence. You're very intelligent, pile 1. Okay, this is how you're succeeding right now. You're very intelligent. You're a good cog in the machine. You're a good cog. Okay, brilliant, IQ test, Einstein, AI, top secret, alien life, brainiac, Leonardo, spy, radio signals, surveillance, genius, science, nerd, logic, reasoning, stupid, wonderkind, math, creativity. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle card. We have unreachable. Oh my goodness. Things that are difficult to obtain or reach and may need to be given up. Next, we're getting eagle, triumph over obstacles, over troubles and obstacles. And beer. Okay, interesting. All right, so pile 1, your spirit guides. Spirit is saying that you are very successful right now when it comes to being, applying your talent, applying your skills. You're very intelligent. And like I said, you're in a rarefied group, okay? And you're doing things right now and you're accomplishing things right now that others have a hard time doing. They have a hard time reaching for these goals and attaining these goals. You are very capable of overcoming. I'm seeing a lot of height, okay? You can see the height to this arch here, okay? Someone's having to stand on a stool to get there. The height to the rainbow. We're also seeing this falcon or eagle flying high above these obstacles. Okay, so pile 1, the way you're succeeding right now is you are capable of reaching heights that others cannot due to your intelligence, your skills, and your talents. Okay, that's a T on you, and that you are capable of overcoming certain obstacles. You may have been dealing with certain obstacles lately, and you are able to overcome them. You're overcoming them right now because of your intelligence. And I feel like what it takes to overcome these obstacles of yours, it's a big deal, pile 1. It's a big deal. You're having to really push and reach very high. Others may struggle with this, but you're not. You're doing whatever it takes, and you are getting there. I also see that you are succeeding right now at enjoying yourself while you do so. I don't feel like you're stressing per se. I don't feel that you're stressing, pile 1, okay? It could be stressful for a lot of people, what you're dealing with, trying to reach for these really high goals. It could be viewed as very stressful, but no, instead you're just, you get yourself a glass of wine in the evenings or something and just relax while you work through this, okay? You're working through something very intelligently, and you are succeeding at reaching something that others might consider unreachable, and you're doing it successfully because you can see the eagle is flying triumphantly over troubles and obstacles. Okay, you're being recognized right now as being capable of doing something. It could be in the professional realm when it comes to your career, or in a group project, or just working along well with others at something. And I feel like you're having a good time doing it. Okay, this is where you are succeeding, pile 1, is that you're not letting yourself be a worrywart. You're not letting yourself, you're coping very well with whatever the requirements for your job or your work or your career is. You're doing what is unattainable for a lot of people, and you're relaxing, you're coping, you're dealing with things. Okay, you take time off, you work hard and then you play hard. Okay, you work hard and then you enjoy yourself. You don't you're very balanced right now. You're keeping a certain good balance going right now. You're managing yourself very well, pile 1. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, you're building something. You're working towards something. You're building your career. You're building your career. You're building there's some project, maybe a building, literally a building, or it could be like some sort of it could be an organization or organizational efforts. It could be an initiative. It could be goals of some type, where you're applying your talents or your skills, and you're doing fantastically at it. Okay, that's the T on you from Spirit at this time. Okay, let's take a look at your next piece of success as far as what Spirit has to say about that, okay? We have the Three of Swords. You're overcoming something. You're overcoming something painful, okay? You are learning, you're wising up. That's what I'm seeing. That's a success you're having right now. Next, we're getting Soul. We're going to get more information about this. Karma, salvation, hell, gospel, paradise, ghost, eternity, faith, medium, temple, confession, meditate, magic, spiritualism, resurrection, guilt, deathbed, Holy Spirit. I love that. Spirit, soul, astral, and reincarnate. Okay. Next, we're getting cold, emotional detachment or lack of empathy, being unfeeling or not showing emotions. Next, we're getting quill, get back to the basics. Okay. And next, we're getting horse. Okay? Someone's voice is hoarse. So you're learning something. I feel like, you've had to deal with something difficult. It could be, maybe it's your career, but it could be something else too. It could be having to do with emotional matters or relationship. It could have to do possibly with your health. It just depends on your situation, okay? And the way you're succeeding right now, Pile 1, is that you are letting yourself be spirit-led, okay? And it feels like what you have been dealing with is a situation where it feels like you've been trying to make yourself heard about something. Maybe you feel like you're not being heard. But I feel that maybe you're dealing with people who have been cold to you, people who have turned a cold shoulder to you, or are not feeling for you, who are emotionally uninvolved or something. But the way you're succeeding, Pile 1, is you've taken it as a sign from Spirit that you just need to learn something. You just need to learn something about your situation. That's all it is. You've taken this to heart. It's hurt, but you've taken it to heart. And your perspective is, this is a spirit dealing with my soul. You're not taking it personally, Pile 1. Whatever is hurt, you're not taking it personally, like, and letting it crush your soul and crush your spirit. You are being resilient, Pile 1. When it comes to spiritually speaking, you're being very resilient. You're standing strong. You recognize that whatever it is you're dealing with, your soul's journey is bigger than this thing. This does not define you. Whatever this pain was, whoever hurt you, whoever betrayed you, whatever is not turning out right, or maybe you found out something about your situation and you're realizing, oh my gosh, this stinks. Okay? Maybe someone you cared about has gone cold to you, or you are dealing with a certain situation where maybe your leads have gone cold, or what you're dealing with is no longer vibing, or I don't know what it is. It could be a relationship, it could be a situation, it could be a job, it could be a lot of things, okay? It could have to do with your career, because I see a quill here. So I feel like you've taken it as a sign that you just need to get back to the basics. You just need to get back to, okay, I don't know what's going on, Spirit. I feel like your attitude has been like, I don't know what's going on, Spirit. But it looks like you're leading me to go back to learn something, to get back to the basics. I'm tired of trying to talk. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of, I've been talking and talking. No one's really hearing me. So since no one's hearing me, perhaps there's something I need to learn. This pain is trying to teach me something. So spirits are saying, bravo, Pile 1. You got the message. There is something you need to learn. It has to do to working of your soul. It's a karmic thing. Okay. And you're recognizing that you've wised up, and you've recognized, number one, that there are some things you need to learn, and you're learning it. So this is putting you on the path to greater success. This is where you're being successful. The second thing that you have learned is that, it's seasonal. This is temporary. You're really leaning into the idea that whatever you're going through is temporary. It'll pass. Summer will come again. It's just a cold time. It's just a cold season. It's a lean time when all the leaves have dried up and it's freezing. Okay? And you're learning to be emotionally detached from the seasons. You're like, it's season. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Cry because it's winter? No. I'm going to enjoy the winter, accept the winter, use the winter as an opportunity to learn, so I can grow. And I feel like the way you are succeeding right now is that you are currently growing. Pile 1. You are currently building yourself up layer by layer. Though it's cold, you're building up these layers of warmth. And I feel like it's your aura, Pile 1. It's your aura. Your aura is strengthening right now. Okay? Your aura of respectability, your aura of quality is building right now. There's something you're learning, and it is building you out, building out your energy. You know, the energy when you walk into a room, people can perceive it. Yours is building up, Pile 1. This is how you're succeeding right now. And it's emanating from you in a very powerful way. And it's attracting to you. You know, we see similar colors here. Okay. It's attracting to you that which you need or actually want. You've gone from like being like a kind of like weak sauce or something. That's what I heard about something, to being stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's like this, whatever's causing you pain, Pile 1, it's almost like I'm getting that this particular thing will never cause you pain again. This is how you're winning. This is how you are succeeding right now. This is a T on you from Spirit. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at how you'll be winning in the future. We have the Fool. Okay. This is what the T on you on how you're going to be winning. How will you be succeeding in the future? This is your future success. We got the Fool, which is a new adventure. Okay. Moving on to something else, something new. We got Millionaire. Guys, this is amazing. I'm so happy for you. Okay. Happy. You're doing the work, and it's leading you towards a manifestation of plenty. Let's get more information. We have surprise. Wow. An event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is for the future. We have Beetle. Good fortune. Good luck is coming your way, Pile 1. And Mountain. Makes sense. You've been climbing a mountain, Pile 1. You're climbing a mountain, step by step. You're climbing a mountain, day by day. You're climbing a mountain all the way. Pile 1, in the future, you're going to overcome some monumental challenge. You have been climbing some height, okay? And it could be you're climbing the mountain of your career. You're climbing the mountain of, there's some kind of obstacle in your way right now. Something is in your way right now. But in the future, Pile 1, you'll reach the top of the mountain. This is the top of the mountain. The Fool is literally on top of a mountain. Okay? And, you know, he's about to step off. The dog is warning him. But he doesn't care. He's blissful. Pile 1, bliss is coming your way in the future. You're going to find a situation you're going to come upon a situation or opportunity, Pile 1, that is there's going to be an element of risk to it for sure, but it's going to have a huge potential to reward you, and it will. See, Millionaire. I see a lot of income coming your way. You're going to be richly rewarded, Pile 1. It says your treasure, gold digger, yacht, inheritance, business, lottery, bank account, wealth, luxury, hidden cash, power, mansion, white collar, crime, diamond, country club, golf, and blackmail. Next, we're getting surprised. I forgot to read this earlier. An event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. Beetle, good fortune, and mountain. Pile 1. The way you're going to be succeeding in the future is there's going to be some type of... It's an unexpected thing. It's unexpected. You're just all of a sudden going to receive something to arrive at your door. You're going to receive some message or receive some item, and it's going to be worth so much to you. It's going to be an opportunity that brings you wealth. That's what I'm seeing. You're going to strike it rich, or some investment or some risk you're going to take is going to pay off richly. Good fortune is going to come your way. Okay, good fortune. And it's good karma that's been building up. It's karma that's been building up from you overcoming some type of mountain. There was something that was in your way, some big obstacle you had to overcome in the past. You will successfully overcome it. And when you reach the top of the mountain, you will stumble upon a surprise. There'll be an offer. This is a gift. You will be gifted something. Something will be presented to you. There will be of so much value, and you're going to be stacking the cash, taking money to the bank. You're going to be wealthy. Pile 1. There's going to be, or at the very least, a huge influx of cash that you can use to build your portfolio or build your assets, build up your assets. An opportunity that's just going to keep giving and giving and giving. It could be a high income job or an investment that pays off. You may find a surprise investment or a surprise situation that you invest yourself into that ends up paying you richly. It could be like a surprise job that you didn't expect that ends up paying you very well when it comes to maybe stock or something like this, or commission or bonus or profits. Wow, bravo, Pile 1. Bravo. I'm very happy to bring you to this news. Next, we have Judgment. Okay, this is a future success, the T that Spirit has for you on what future successes are you going to encounter. You're going to, a revelation is going to be made. You're going to find out about something in the future. You're going to find out, right? We have mathematics, relativity, Einstein, invention, theory of everything, school, measure, logic, intelligence, hypothesis, Newton, formula, learning, disability, calculate, reality, the Big Bang, and genius. Oh, someone might be a math genius here watching. Okay, just very intelligent group. Pile 1, you're very intelligent. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We're getting a lot of high intellect type of cards. I mean, even the Fool card. This is, when we look at the Fool, in the background, usually there's these ice caps, frozen ice caps, which represents mathematics and abstract concepts. So you're very intelligent, Pile 1. You're able to hold abstract or complicated topics in your head and mull them over and understand them and deal with them. You deal in this. Oh, look, we're seeing it back here. You can see the frozen ice caps in the background here in the Judgment card. Next, we have Cobweb, protected from negative forces. Ooh, sorry about that. Let me back up. We have Witch, to enchant, be enchanted, to be influenced or under the influence, a mystical or supernatural person or event. Wow. Next, we have Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control, and Snail. Okay. So in the future, Pile 1, a success you're going to be enjoying according to what Spirit has to say. This is the T that Spirit has on you about your future success, is that your intelligence, this keeps putting you in a good places. Okay, your intelligence, you're going to use your intelligence, you're going to apply it in such a way that it's like you're going to protect yourself. Your situation is going to be protected. Your home may be protected. You will not lose your home. You will maybe even manifest a house or a nice home. You are going to be protected. You're not going to lose your job or lose your income source or lose your health, or I don't know what it is. I just see protection, because even with the Witch, we have enchantment spells. We have spells that sort of help stabilize you and protect you, right? And I'm thinking that you've been dealing, Pile 1, in the past with a slow moving situation or person. Okay, a situation that's moving along very slowly. All right, but you've been in good spirits about it. But I see that in the future, you will use your intelligence to change this. The Judgment card is significant of, an awakening of sorts. Okay, I feel like you may be discovered or something, or someone's going to notice you or notice your situation. You're not going to be ignored any longer. I feel like you have successfully calculated what you need to protect. You need to do to protect yourself in a slow moving situation, or when dealing with a slow moving person or situation. In the future, you will figure out what that is, because you're very intelligent, Pile 1. It could literally be a spell, or it could literally be that you're going to work your magic, whatever that is. Okay, you guys are a very resourceful group, and you're going to figure out what to do to enchant your situation and protect yourself from this slow moving situation that, I feel like you're going to overcome it. This is a success you're going to be enjoying in the future. And your situation is going to be leveled up, Pile 1. Your situation is going to be leveled up. And you're going to see You're going to be let out of a box, okay? It feels like you were kind of boxed in the past, and you're going to be let out of a box, and and your reality is going to go from this small situation to the wide open skies and a giant angel with a big horn. So I get the feeling you're going to be communicated with. Someone's going to contact you in the future because of your intelligence, because of your mathematical background, because of your science, your sciencey mind, or your high intellect. Doesn't have to be mathematics, just your high intellect, your intelligence, and maybe what you have done to protect yourself or work on your situation. And it's going to help you overcome this slow moving, slow progress type of situation, okay? There's going to be a leveling up, and your world is going to open up, and you're going to be helped. There's someone very helpful is going to appear in the future that's going to tell you something that you need to hear, or let you see something you need to see, or let it be known what's available to you. Your opportunities are going to go from very limited to very big. You're going to have lots of opportunity, or there's going to be a major opportunity that comes along to get your attention, and you're going to be able to enchant something or someone. Influence. You're going to become a person of influence, and it's going to be almost very magical. I feel like you're going to be viewed as very magical in the future, or you're going to be dealing with a situation that you would consider to be very magical. Like, it's going to be like magic. Your situation is you're either going to be manifesting a home, or you're going to be manifesting a car, or you're going to be able to, maybe the business is slow or something like this, and it's going to pick up in the future. You're going to be protected from some factor beyond your control, okay, that was causing things to be slow, causing things to move slow. You're going to be protected from that factor in the future. And that's your second piece of gossip, I guess, from the spirit world. Next, we're getting your third piece of tea and how you're going to be succeeding in the future, pile one. For that, we're getting the Knight of Swords. Again, more intelligence, quick movement, speed, which is in contrast to the snail, right? Fastest, one of the fastest knights in the deck, right? So let's keep moving here. We got immortal. Oh my goodness, someone's going to be surviving. You're going to be surviving, pile one. Nothing is going to get you down. Nothing is going to take you down permanently. No way. No way. You will survive. You will overcome. You will outlast. You will outlast something. Okay. We're getting deities, legend, Frankenstein, medical breakthrough, soul, dark magic, vampire, heaven, life after death, invulnerable, superhero, god, astral, travel, monument, undead, and Achilles. You're going to overcome something. Power one. If it's a health struggle, you're going to overcome it. I mean, I'm talking, it could be a big deal. There's some kind of something that's really testing your health, bringing you, lowering your mortality, bringing you to maybe even for a few of you, brought you to the brink of death. You're going to be overcoming it. Power one. You're going to overcome it. That's what I'm seeing. Medical breakthrough. I mean, come on, right? Life after death, meaning, you'll be resurrected, right? You're not going to, stay in this, I'm headed towards death. That's not going to be happening for you, power one. You're going to rise again. Look at the strength. Look at the power. This looks like Silver Surfer. This is an immortal being who helps Galactus, okay? This is a Marvel story. Feed on worlds, but he's the herald for Galactus. And because Galactus is immortal, he himself is immortal. So you're going to be immortal in some type of way. You're going to be immortalized. You're going to overcome something that would have taken you down. This could be your health. This could be your career. This could be your love life. This could be, I don't know what it is. Apply it to your situation as it fits. We have loneliness. Okay. Interesting. A deep sense of isolation, emotional emptiness, disconnection from others even when surrounded by people, a longing for meaningful connection and understanding. So this could be your love life. This could be, I feel like you may have been dealing with a situation, pile one, where maybe you became disconnected, either from someone you really love, or could be that maybe you've been single for a long time, or maybe you lost a job, or you lost touch with a career or a certain group of people or something, or a certain social aspect that you're no longer connected to. Your success has something to do with this. It's going to happen very quickly. We have peacock, beware of great pride. Look at that, those beautiful. I love peacocks. They're so gorgeous. They're one of the most beautiful birds out there. Okay, you're gonna be very beautiful in the future, pile 1. We got running. Okay, so I see a glow up coming up for some of y'all. Look, running. We got the Knight of Swords speeding through. So pile 1, I feel that you're going to. There's a bunch of. I'm getting a lot of messages here. Just apply it to your situation as it fits. Okay. For some of you, I'm seeing that this future success, the T from Spirit, is that you have. Perhaps you've been running or working out, and you're going to end up with a very beautiful, statuesque, beautiful body in the future. That's one. The other success I'm seeing in the future for you, pile 1, is that you're going to become, though you may feel isolated at times, maybe because of this schedule you've committed yourself to, where you're gung-ho, you're all about this, you're all about that. It's going to result in you being one of the most beautiful people out there. Okay. You're gonna have a glow up. You're gonna have a glow up. You're gonna look gorgeous. You're gonna be dressing very well. Your health is going to be. You're gonna be full of vitality. Pile 1. You're gonna become almost like you're gonna be like an athlete or something in the future. So if you've been having issues with your health, you're gonna go from. I'm sorry to say, maybe like on the brink of death, or I'm so sorry if that's been your situation. I really hope not. But if you've just been really under the weather, or just feeling like there's something you've been dealing with and it's just really slowing you down, has made you pulled you out of the, off court, you're on the sidelines because of this, whatever's going on with you. I see that something's going to happen, and you're going to be thrust into a situation, pile 1, where you're going to be filled with pride. It says beware of great pride, but it's just warning you, because it's saying something's gonna happen that's gonna make you feel so proud, pile 1, so proud that you're gonna have to watch out for being cocky. Okay, you're gonna have to watch out for that. We do have to watch that. Pride comes before a great fall, right? Pride and prejudice. So be careful with that, of course. But there is something that's gonna happen for you, pile 1, that's going to fill you with great pride. You're going to look very good. You're going to combat loneliness. You're going to be around many others. I do see that. You're going to be surrounded by many others. You're going to be part of a group again, and you're going to be looking very good. You're going to be celebrated. You're going to be surrounded by many. You're going to be in great shape. You're going to be lean. You're going to be on the go again. Perhaps you were sitting around a lot. I see a lot of movement coming for you. Okay. In the future, I see a very sculpted body or lean physique, or maybe not. You don't have to be skinny. It's not about a body type. It's just about being healthy and muscles and endurance. You're gonna have endurance, pile 1. That's what I'm seeing also. Okay, endurance. A horse can run and run and run and run. This lady's running. Look, we got these muscles. This is Silver Surfer we're seeing here. Okay. Do you know how far through the vast reaches of space this guy has traveled? Okay, finding worlds for Galactus to devour. So I see immortality. If you've been worried about something coming to an end, you've been worried that maybe you're retired or something. You're not going to stay retired. You're not going to stay sick. You're not going to stay unhealthy. You're gonna be coming back into action, pile 1. That's what I see. The T on you from your spirit guides, pile 1, is that you're gonna be back into action. You're gonna be on the go again. You're gonna be hard at work. You're gonna be athletic. You're gonna be moving quickly. Your intelligence is gonna be sharp, fast. Your health is gonna come back, and you're gonna look brilliant. You're gonna look fantastic. I'm also getting that you're gonna have good longevity. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, pile 1, as far as what is the T on your current and future success. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If it resonated with you, please drop me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to hear about it. Take good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye! Welcome to your reading, pile 2. So what is Spirit's T on your success, both current and in the future? So what is Spirit's T on your current and future successes? Let's take a look at what Spirit has to say. We have number 2. Put that number right there. And then we have the red door. You chose, or maybe you did not. Put that over there. And then you may or may not have chosen Leo. Capricorn, and Cancer. Okay, so let's do a vibe check, shall we? So pile 2, I feel like you're currently succeeding right now. That's what your spirit is saying about you, that you're currently succeeding when it comes to being filled with energy and passion. So right now, pile 2, your spirit is saying that you are winning when it comes to vitality, having energy, being physically strong. Perhaps you're having a bounce back. If you have been feeling under the weather or feeling like your energy is low, I feel like you are winning right now and succeeding at getting your energy back. Also getting that someone may be feeling very passionate about you, feeling a strong sense of lust for you. This could be how you are succeeding right now, is that you're being lusted after. I'm not sure how much you value that, but that is clearly coming through. But perhaps you're being lusted after by someone you value, or maybe this is something you really valued. Is you wanted to know, am I attractive? Do people want me? Am I desirable? And you are succeeding with that, pile 2. If that has been the question for you, then spirit is saying that you have been definitely inspiring lust and desire from others. I feel like spirit is saying that you're on the precipice of something exciting, something that's gonna turn you on, something that's gonna make you it's gonna fill you with enthusiasm. You're also surviving, pile 2. You're winning at the survival game, the game of survival. So no matter what your situation has been, I feel that the T on you is that you're hanging in there. Okay, interesting. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your card, your tarot card here. We got the King of Chilies, which is the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely someone who is someone who's very inspired by you, someone who wants to motivate you. I feel like someone has viewed you as worth the investment when it comes to putting energy into you to encourage you to pursue something. Someone's feeling very passionate about you. Someone is feeling inspired by you. Pile 2. Let me put this in the middle and pull out your oracle card so we're getting teacher. Okay, so perhaps you are winning right now because you are a teacher. You're good at mentoring others. You're good at inspiring others. Sensei, curriculum, lecturing, professor, Ivy League, expert, parenting, learning, disability, crush on teacher, discipline. We got that, like someone's crushing on you possibly. Discipline, blackboard, bullying, mentor, grading paper, homeschool. We're getting that again, mentoring. Okay, the King of Wands is a mentor of sorts. Okay, let's get more information. We have void, feeling like you're in a void, a sense of emptiness, a feeling of being lost. Okay, next we're getting insomnia. Then we're getting intuition. Okay, so you're winning right now, pile 1, when it comes to you're succeeding when it comes to knowing what best way to teach something to others. You're succeeding right now when it comes to filling yourself up with good teachings. Perhaps you're learning something. Perhaps you're going to school. You're winning when it comes to, I feel like you found a good teacher or someone who motivates or inspires you. You're succeeding because of this person. Okay, you found the right teacher. You may be very successful right now when it comes to teaching others. I feel that you're overcoming whatever issues. There might be maybe an issue which is very specific. Maybe you have a hard time going to sleep at night, and you've come up with certain techniques that help you go to sleep. You've listened to your intuition telling you about how to get yourself to go to sleep on time, or how to get yourself to overcome a certain problem that you've been having. It could be anything. Perhaps you've been listening, and you have the intuition you had was go find a teacher who will tell you what to do, who will help you avoid or navigate around this issue. I feel like maybe you didn't have a clue on how to deal with a certain challenge, and now you're getting all the information you need on how to deal with this challenge. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. So you're definitely learning. You may be a student taking classes. This is how you're succeeding. You're on the right track with that. That's what Spirit is saying about you, that you are on the right track with learning what you need to learn, filling your head with the right things. You know, I've seen these pigs jumping over, those. Is this a pig or are these sheep? Oh, those are sheep. I feel like you're starting to fill your head with certain types of information that is inspiring you to helping you learn how to fill up your world. Perhaps things have been empty, perhaps you've been low on funds for some of you, or perhaps you've been low on ideas or feeling uninspired in life, like what do I do with my life, where do I go? And I feel that this class you're taking, or this teacher you've been learning from, or perhaps you decided to take on a teaching job, and it's filling your world with meaning. It's giving you purpose, and you're learning a lot, and you're growing. I'm getting that if this is a romantic thing, perhaps you have a crush on someone. It's very possible, Pal 2. Or someone's got a crush on you. But I feel like it's going to be a very healthy situation. I don't think this is going to turn into a situation where, they're stalking you or you're stalking them. You're going to keep your peace. You're going to keep your space. You're doing that. And you're just letting it be. You're letting it inspire you without overstepping boundaries or something like this. Okay. You're succeeding when it comes to taking your time and figuring out what is it exactly that you want to fill your mind with? What do you want to fill your head with? What is that? You're figuring that out. You're succeeding right now, and you're doing a very good job, Pile 2. Okay, you're learning the right things. Okay, let's move on to your next current success. We have the Trickster, which is the Fool card. We have Save the World, Asteroid Impact, Global War, Alien Invasion, Armageddon, Hero, United Nations, Frodo, Cataclysm, Peace and Love, Climate Change, Epic Battle, Global Pandemic, Joint Effort. This is making me think of current global tensions at this time. Interesting. Okay. How you are succeeding. This is the T from Spirit on how you are succeeding. We got Journey. Discovering oneself, events, or people, embarking on a journey, or moving, making a change. Okay. Next, we have Glasses. Okay. Perhaps you're seeing something more clearly. You're making an evolution of sorts. Maybe if you might be literally be moving or relocating from a part of the world where there has been some type of conflict, and you're keeping your family safe. Okay. Let's keep it moving here, or keeping yourself safe. We have Sexuality. Existing relationships could find a new passion and heightened sexual attraction. Opportunities for marriage and good family life are strong. But if single, beware of temptation that could lead to trouble. A child will also bring great joy, and we see some children here as well. So how you're winning right now, Pal 2, is, I have a few messages coming through, depending on who's watching. I see that if you have a family, you have kids, you're doing a really good job at keeping them safe from danger. You're taking them away from a place that's dangerous and moving them towards a place that's safe, where you can keep an eye on them and keep them safe. This could be your family. Your whole family is relocating, and that's a good move. That's a success for you. I'm seeing relocation coming up quite a bit. You may be single, you may not be single, but you're relocating possibly, or you're just shifting your situation a little bit. Okay. You have learned how to, perhaps you're taking a vacation too, a much needed vacation, leaving behind certain tensions, leaving behind certain things that are not, maybe unsavory, traveling to a different part of the world. This is how you're succeeding right now, or relocating. I feel that if you are single, then you may have met someone recently, or who is destined to be your life mate, or someone who is, I'm not saying that you're looking for this, but I'm just saying that maybe this is a success that Spirit sees that you don't, that you've met someone who has the potential to be a very, very good life mate, a very good co-parent with you. Getting also that you may have met someone who is very attracted to you and who wants to protect you and keep you safe, willing to travel to you. Someone who maybe wears glasses. Very specific, I know. Take it with a grain of salt. If you wear glasses, someone's finding you very sexually attractive because of them. Your family life is getting stronger, Pal 2. Your family life is getting stronger. The passion in your relationship is growing. Okay? I'm seeing a trip coming up that you may be going on vacation. Yeah, I see definitely moving on to some other part of the world for fun, or just to maybe get a different perspective, see things differently. You're doing that right now. or you may have already done that and it's bringing you good things. It's been good for this relocation has been good for your family. It's been good for your relationship. It's been good for you. It's giving you a new perspective, a whole new chapter of your life. Been really good for you. It's really good for you, pal two. All right, let's go ahead and move on to your next success. We have the six of, which is the Six of Wands. Next, we're getting family again. Oh my goodness. Extended family, pregnancy, dysfunctional. Interesting. I'm not going to read all of that, but we have single mom, nobility, foster home. So issues surrounding family is how you're succeeding. Okay, maybe you've moved closer to where your family lives. Okay, perhaps you are relocating to be near family. We got end. The act of bringing an event, process, or period to a close, a state of being final with no continuation or progress. We have thoughts, and we're getting jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Okay. I feel like you may have you definitely won some type of victory. You're enjoying that victory right now. Pile 2. So if you are in a relationship or you have a family, I feel like you may have ended a situation where there was a third party involved who was maybe wanting to come for your man or your partner, showing strong interest or sort of hanging around, and your spidey sense was telling you this person has the hots for your man, or is potentially trying to destabilize things. Maybe someone who feels a little lost and trying to find a connection with it wherever they can find it, even if it's your mate. I feel like you brought this situation to an end, and this person was jealous of you and jealous of what you had in your life, or perhaps they were making you feel jealous, but you brought that situation to an end and you solidly have that victory. Pile 2. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I'm also getting a Pile 2 that you may have right now. The way you're succeeding is you put an end to a situation where you were far away from your family and you weren't close to them. You were always thinking of them, but you were never near them for some reason. Maybe you work nights and you hardly get to see your family, or you were working from out of town. You had to travel for work, or you just have had a lot of concern surrounding either your family of birth or your own family that your own children or your husband, or your family like your father, your mom, your siblings, something like this. And you maybe have now successfully concluded an issue surrounding your family. It could be that you maybe had thoughts of wanting to go off and go do your own thing, and now you have successfully accomplished that. Or you are having thoughts about wanting to be closer to your family, and you've successfully accomplished that. Just apply it to your situation as it fits. You've definitely scored some type of victory. Your reputation is doing very well right now. And you're doing so well, Pile 2, that there are people who are jealous of what you've accomplished. If you have a beautiful family, there is someone who is jealous of your situation. Perhaps they wanted to be married and have kids like you, and they don't. Spirit is saying this is a success because you have something others want. Okay, you have an enviable life, Pile 2. You have an enviable life. That's the message coming through, regardless of your situation, whether you're single or you're not, or you're a parent or you're not. Yeah, you brought a situation to a close that was impacting your self-esteem in an adverse way. Okay, not making you feel good. You've brought an end to it. It could be I'm just giving an example here. Maybe you have someone who around your family who you feel uncomfortable with. Maybe a certain housekeeper or a nanny, or it could be that you was a friend that was coming around and you're just, something about them rubbed you the wrong way. And I feel like you maybe ended that relationship, or you've ended something that was causing you to feel emotionally unstable or causing you to worry. And this is how you are being successful right now. You've gotten rid of someone. You've identified someone as a red flag and you got rid of them. Okay. And so this is bringing a lot of joy into your life. Everything is fine now. Everything is great. And you now realize this person was a trigger for the negative energy that was going on in your life, or they were sort of stimulating certain patterns you didn't like, or they were bringing yucky, you can see this sort of yucky energy all around their head. They were bringing a yucky energy into your family life, or around your friends, or around your circle, close inner circle, and you've gotten rid of this person because they were jealous. I'm also getting that you may have also just been very good about cleaning up your thoughts when it comes to your family, maybe worrying about them a lot. Perhaps you've cleaned up a lot of how you process your relationship, your marriage, and you're enjoying this success at this time. So I see that currently the T on you, Pal 2, is that you found your self-confidence. You found your self-confidence. You know who you are. I feel like you have peace of mind now. You have peace of mind because someone was trying to play in your energy, Pal 2. You got rid of them. They were inspiring jealousy in you. They were jealous of your situation, and they were inspiring jealousy in you. Okay, they were triggering it in you, and you quickly identify this person. You've ended it. It could be a friend, could be a coworker, could be someone, maybe a nanny, could be a housekeeper. It could be just someone in your circle in some type of way who you identified as wanting to mess with your self-esteem. And the only reason they were doing this is because they were jealous of you. That's what you realized. That you realized that it was jealousy, and you have ended this situation. It says you're bringing an event or process to a period to a close, and Spirit is acknowledging, bravo, Paltu, you did the right thing. You got rid of this stank. You can see the yucky energy behind her head. This stank ass jealous energy, you got it out of your life. And now it's all smiles and happiness and togetherness. This could be a third party who's gunning for your partner or your mate or something, trying to replace you, trying to, destiny swap, whatever you want to call it, okay? Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to your future success. This is a T on your future success. Pile 2, we have Judgment. You're going to have some kind of leveling up. Yeah. I'm getting like, take me to your leader kind of vibe. Like, I feel like you're going to be abducted in a good kind of way. Pile 2. This is what Spirit is saying about you. In the future, you're going to be taken into a different realm of living life. You're going to have a different perspective too. You're going to see things from above. All right. Okay, let's keep it moving here. There's definitely some kind of leveling up or glow up that's coming up for you. You're going to have an awakening, okay, in your consciousness. Maybe see things differently, and this will be the perspective shift we're seeing here. It's going to be different for all of you, for each of you. Okay, but we'll figure out what's going on and get more information. We got artist, designer, Picasso, performer, oil painting, gallery opening, art collection, artistic vision, musician, poverty, brushes, composer, poet, nude model, Rembrandt, museum, easel. Okay, so maybe this has to do with your career. That's possible. Perhaps you're going to be inspiring someone. Let's get more information. We have self. It is the awareness of one's own thoughts, feelings, and existence, focusing solely on thinking about and seeing oneself. Okay, so we have self. Okay, so this has to do, so I think in the future you're going to have a reckoning of yourself. You're going to see yourself differently, maybe. The way you see yourself will improve. Okay. Perhaps the way you're viewed will be focused on in some type of way. Okay, let's move on here. We got stairs. So there's an elevation coming for sure. We see a cow being elevated. We see the stairs implying that you're going to be ascending. Okay. And we're getting romance. Okay. Pile 2, I feel like someone's going to be falling for you. Someone's going to be falling hard in love with you. You're going to be inspiring. You're going to become someone's muse. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. I feel like someone's going to be struck by you, Pile 2. Struck by your look, struck by the youthfulness in you, struck by your energy, your aura. Someone's going to be struck by the way you compose yourself, the way your composure. They're going to be struck by your self-awareness and the way you take yourself, you're accountable to yourself. And it's going to make someone fall in love with you. I feel like someone's going to be struck by your look, your beauty, your appearance. They're going to fall for you. I'm also getting, Pile 2, another message coming through as far as the T on you, as far as your future success, is that, I feel like this might impact your career in some type of way. There's going to be some type of elevation when it comes to your career. and it's going to have a lot to do. Perhaps you're an artist. Perhaps you're an artist. Perhaps you are, maybe you're creative. It's possible. And I see your career being, I feel like your work will be viewed more. Your work will be more seen. People are going to fall in love with what you do. I do feel like maybe you're falling in love with someone is going to elevate your status in some type of way. Someone's going to elevate your status. You're going to become very important to someone in the future. So if you're single, this bodes well for your romantic life. If this is something you would like to happen, or maybe you're not expecting it to. But I see that it'll happen, okay? This is what the T is on your future success. Also getting like career elevation as well. I feel like you're going to stand out. Your work is going to stand out to others. They're going to see themselves in it, and it's going to help you elevate your career. You're going to love doing what it is that you do. All right, let's go ahead and move on to your next piece of future success as far as Spirit sees it. What is the T on that? We got the 8 of Chilies, which is the 8 of Wands, which implies, lots of movement, quick movement. Lots of activity. That's interesting. So having your future success has something to do with this. We have restaurant, maitre d', fast food, waitress, menu, haute cuisine, hungry, fine wine, family dinner, chef, marriage proposal, gourmet, hotel, business lunch, tavern, corked wine, 7-course. Okay, so you're going to be going out to eat, possibly with maybe the right people. Let's see. Let's get more information. We have rejection, rejecting, not wanting, not accepting, disregarding. Interesting. Now remember, this is good news as far as how you will be succeeding in the future. We got paparazzi. All right, next we're getting achievement. Enjoy the limelight, you've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some sleepless nights. So the T, the Spirit has for you in regards to your future success, Pal 2, is that perhaps, I just feel like maybe you've been trying something in the past and it wasn't going well. Perhaps you were rejected. Perhaps you kept applying to certain jobs and kept getting rejected. Or perhaps you kept talking to certain types of people or wanting and kept getting rejected. Or maybe you kept auditioning for certain roles. Maybe it could be in the movie industry or acting. You kept getting rejected. But I see that in the future, the good news is that you're going to be accepted. Pile 2. Okay? You're going to be accepted. And you're going to get a role or get a few roles or something like this where you're going to meet the right people. You're going to meet the right people and you're going to get a role, and it's going to catapult you to some level of fame. I do see that coming through for you in the future. I'm not sure exactly when, but this is the T that Spirit has on you as far as future success, is that you are it says enjoy the limelight. Look at that. Paparazzi. You're going to become popular, Pile 2. You're going to become popular. You're going to achieve popularity. You're going to be seen by others. It's going to happen for you. I feel like it's going to be happen for you. It's going to be, if you're looking for clues as to exactly what realm or aspect of your life this is, it's going to be an aspect or realm where you have previously experienced rejection or experienced things coming to a standstill, a halt. Something you wanted wasn't working out. It wasn't coming to fruition. It wasn't happening. And I see that blockade is going to be removed because you're going to meet the right people, talk to the right people, befriend the right people who are going to line you up with the correct opportunity, and you're going to be thrust into the limelight. I do think it's going to be a very public role, kind of getting limelight and getting paparazzi. So lots of people are going to see you. People are going to see you, Pile 2. Perhaps it's going to be, I see someone working as well. Maybe you're going to meet this person at your place of work, or perhaps it's you're going to work a job that's going to allow you to be seen by many others. It's the kind of job you're going to be getting, or the kind of situation you're going to be aligning yourself in the future, Pile 2, is one where you're seen by others. It's going to be a very public, maybe like a public facing role. It could be just a job that you get, and Spirit is trying to describe this job to you. That's possible. It's going to be very public. You're going to be dealing with people. It's going to be front facing. It's going to be public facing. And I think you're going to enjoy it. I feel like, many people are going to know who you are. It could be anything from becoming like a barrister, or maybe it's a job you've been wanting and you really wanted it. You're going to get one like this. You could become an actor, you could become a salesperson, you could become a spokesperson, you could give presentations, a range of jobs or career paths or activities could put you in this type of situation. And that's what I'm seeing for you as far as that future success coming down the pipeline for you. Pile 2, we have strengths. Okay, very interesting. All right, let's get more information. A situation where the good news is surrounding something where you're gonna be showing a lot of courage. You've been showing a lot of courage, but you're gonna be showing a lot of courage, or someone's gonna be showing a lot of courage dealing with you, or I don't know. Let's get more information. We have stop the press. Oh, this is the news. This is something to do with the news. It's because something's going to be on the news you're going to hear about, or maybe you're going to be on the news. It says here, breaking news, scoop, tabloid editor-in-chief, journalist, war, exclusive story, public outcry, Watergate, inside information, hot news, scandal, outbreak, anonymous source, and politics. Okay, so you're going to get some good news when it comes to politics, or perhaps you're going to be on the news, you're going to get some good news. Or you're just going to get some good news, period. Okay? We have sorrow. Something brought you a lot of sorrow in the past, and I'm sorry, pile 2. Something brought you a lot of sorrow, but I feel like whatever this was is where you're going to be getting good news in the future. You're going to be getting some type of success that's going to pull you out of this sorrow. Okay? Let's information. We have umbrella. Okay, so I'm getting protection. Being sheltered. Okay? Receiving harbor. We have love. Love is in the air. Love is in the air, baby. A great time for commitment and taking a relationship to the next level. So, pile 2, I do feel like you've been dealing with something in the past that maybe brought you some sorrow. Okay, some news that you didn't like hearing that brought you some sorrow. Could have to do with what's going on in the news right now. I'm straight up with you. Maybe the wars or the attacks, or maybe just some bad news hitting the economy that you didn't like. Something, maybe some benefits were taken away, or and I feel that you're going to be sheltered, pile 2. You're gonna be sheltered. That's a success you're going to be experiencing. Some sort of protection is going to come into place for you. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We see rain pouring outside the window, and here we got an umbrella. And the girl is inside the house, by the way. She's being sheltered and protected. So I feel that the news you're going to be getting, Spirit wants to tell you the T on your future success is you're going to be receiving some type of protection, some type of aid even. Maybe from someone who loves you, someone you love. It could be a protector of some type, some parent figure, or it could be a kind stranger. I'm seeing someone standing here, someone who's heard about what's happened, and they want to help you out. You're going to be sheltered, pile 2, okay? Either from emotional pain, it could be maybe a breakup. Maybe you broke up with someone that you had some difficulties with, and this person is going to you're going to be embraced, you're going to be soothed, you're going to be held close, maybe by someone new. This could be, I'm seeing that it's coming through in the love department. And so the disappointing situation, romantically speaking, is going to be phased out. And you're going to find or meet someone who's very protective of you, someone who shelters you from the pain of the past, someone who, I'm seeing with the strength card, a great love coming into your life. You're going to meet someone like a soulmate figure in the future. Pile 2, that's one message coming through. Another message coming through is something having to do with the politics, something having to do with news that affects the nation, that affects people en masse, right? That has also impacted you, or that you didn't like hearing about. And I see that this situation is going to become, first of all, you're not going to have to worry about it hitting you, okay? And if it has impacted you, you're going to receive shelter. You're going to be protected. You're going to be loved. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you, pile 2. As far as the news, the success you're going to be enjoying in the future is you're going to receive protection, aid. I'm also getting that the people that you're concerned about are going to receive protection or aid. Also getting that you will be, if you have experienced a painful breakup, or you heard news that about this person you used to date Maybe everyone found out that you broke up with someone that and you had high hopes that this would work out, and it made you depressed because people found out about it. And maybe you had to put it on your social media, and you just have to put it out there. Maybe a divorce or some kind of breakup, and you have to just let everyone know that situation's done, and it made you sad, and you have to let everyone know that it had failed. I see that you're going to be finding a new relationship that is fantastic, Pal 2. A fantastic relationship. Someone who's going to stand by your side. Someone who's going to be loyal to you. Someone who's going to soothe you, love you, protect you. Okay? And that's the success that's coming down the pipeline for you, Pal 2. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If it resonated with you, then please drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Take very good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye! Welcome to your reading, Pal 3. So what is Spirit's tea on your current and future success? Let's move the number to the side. Here, we're going to find out today what that is. You chose the blue door, or maybe you did not. You may or may not have chosen Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. So, pile 3. Right now, it seems Spirit is saying that you're very successful when it comes to staying calm. When it comes to, calming down what used to be more raucous in your life. You brought the intensity down, and you are linking yourself with Spirit more actively, more viably, and you're being successful at that right now, actually. Okay, perhaps there's just more peace in your home, more domestic harmony. You found a way to keep things tranquil and serene. Also getting that your spirituality right now, is very it's very connected. You're connecting the spiritual side successfully. I'm also getting like vibes of good fortune. Good fortune is in your life at this time, Pal 3. There's good fortune in your life. Things are stable for you, or even if things are kind of raucous, you have a power. You have successfully channeled the power to bring stability into your life, regardless of any uncertainty or any like evil or any darkness or anything like this. You are maintaining stability despite this. You are being successful at working with your shadow and bringing things under control. You are being protected right now by someone or something, or it could be someone in the material world is protecting you, looking out for you. Also, I'm getting the spirit guides are looking out for you. This is how you're successful at this time. Let's take a look at your 9 of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. I mean, it's like you're enjoying the fruits of your labor, Pal 3. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're in your garden, enjoying the life that you have. Okay, there are certain rewards that come along with the effort you put into things, and you're currently enjoying them right now. That's the T on you, Pile 3. You are enjoying the rewards, doing very well at your career, or doing very well at whatever it is that you like to do. And I see a smile on your face. I feel like you're very happy right now, Pile 3, or you go out of your way to maintain happiness. Okay, if there's anything icky going on, you snap out of it, Pile 3. You've been successful at this, and you enjoy going. Okay. First, you're getting the work of art. Beautiful. I do feel like there's some kind of disciplinary vibe going on. You disciplined yourself, and you have created something very beautiful in your life. This is something you're currently enjoying. We have rats. Insatiable, tendency to hide or conceal, theft. Okay. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Movie. Okay. And, that's upside down. Movie. See you at a movie theater, enjoying your life, watching a movie or something. Planning. Now's the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. Pile 3, you are currently enjoying financial gains. The plans that you laid in the past are paying off. There are rewards coming in. There's something you've been working on. Perhaps there's something you make, something you do. It could be your career. It could be a hobby. It could be a side hustle. It could be something you do for fun. You're being rewarded for it. And it is beautiful. That's what Spirit is saying about you, Pile 3. Something you're doing is very beautiful. And I feel like people are gathering around to look at it, to see it. So some people are even gathering around it to say, oh my God, how can we do the same thing? How can we do what Pile 3 is doing? Almost like, I mean, not plagiarism or anything, but they're just, you are inspiring to others. You're inspiring. Okay. You have undergone this journey and you've created something that people love looking at. It could be your body. It could be a work of art. It could be the job that you do. You do such a good job. People like looking at it. It could be maybe the home that you have built for yourself. People like coming in and looking at your home. There's something you've done that is beautiful to behold. Okay, you're doing a great job. That's what Spirit is saying about you, Pile 3. Your plans that you made have worked out beautifully. And for some of you, you might be receiving certain financial rewards in regards to this thing at this time. Okay? Definitely. I feel like for some of you, you may have, I'm seeing a wheel appearing twice here. You may have manifested a vehicle or car that you like. Your car is doing very well right now. Your vehicle is doing very well. Okay? You may be taking good care of your vehicle, or you may have ended up or bought a vehicle that's, that is a current success that you are enjoying. It's a reward. Or even if you didn't recently buy a car, your car is in good condition. You take good care of it. Okay, I'm getting that word, discipline again. You take it in you may take it in regularly for tune-ups. And even if you maybe sometimes aren't all that regular, spirit guides are saying, hey, your car is in good condition. Don't worry, not don't worry, like stop taking care of it, but just, if you had worries about your car or your transportation, spirit guides are saying, don't worry, it's going to work out, or it is working out, or your car is in good condition. That's what I'm getting to. I feel like you may have successfully gotten rid of pests in your home. That's for some of you, a few of you. You've been successful at keeping your pests out of your home. I feel like you've impressed people with beautiful works of art in your home, or something that you do, or perhaps you have a very nice living room or a nice setup in your home. This is how you're succeeding right now. You're looking very beautiful too, very attractive. Your hair is looking really nice. Wow. Okay, so things are pretty picturesque and looking pretty good in your life right now, Pile 3. Let's take a look at your next current success. We have the Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer. There's something of value you have in hand. Or perhaps you're being offered something at this time that's yours for the taking. We have Big City. Next we have Inaction. Not taking any steps or making any effect towards a situation or problem. Next we have Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Wow, that's beautiful energy. We have Magician. Ooh, there's something you brought into your life. This is your current success. This is the T on that from Spirit. We have Travel. Okay. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. So Pile 3, you're currently enjoying career success. You're being seen, by many people. You are also not running yourself into the ground to do this. Bravo, right? You're not working yourself to death to do this. You have a good, balanced life. You are being honored and respected right now because of your balanced approach. Okay, keep up with that. Don't overdo. Don't bend over backwards. You are a very good entertainer. You may be a very good entertainer, or you're doing really well at showing people something beautiful, magical that they love to see. You're manifesting something successfully into your life. Abundance. I'm seeing money here, money here. You're pulling money towards you, Pile 3, successfully. You are. I'm getting long distance communication, so you may be communicating to people from afar. Also getting a potential for travel, because I see a car. You may be traveling to big cities or traveling to certain places, and this is something maybe you've always wanted to do. You're visiting places you want to visit, or maybe the places you have relocated to. For some of y'all, you may have relocated, and it's a good place for you where you're at. Okay, you are receiving, I see 2 hats here. You're receiving a status, title, honor, Pile 3. Okay, you're being respected right now. I know you may feel like, well, I'm not really doing much, or I just don't feel like I'm doing as much as I would like to be doing, or, it feels like maybe things aren't moving for you even. Some of you might think, I don't know, it doesn't feel like anything big is happening for me right now. It's happening. There's something big happening for you right now, in the sense that people are, I feel like you're either being offered a really good job or a really good opportunity. You're being given money. I'm also seeing that you're being respected for what it is that you do. People are viewing you as that you are very talented, skilled, or magical, or something like this. This is the T on you, okay? Spirit is saying that you have willed this towards you, and you have done this by creating balance in your life, by making sure you have time to rest, relax, meditate, connect, self-reflect. And you're doing fabulously. You're doing fabulous work, Pile 3. Fabulous. You're doing a great job. Bravo. That's what spirit guides are saying about you. Let's move on to your third piece of current success according to the T on you. Right now we got the 2 of Wands. We have creation. Okay. Beautiful energy. You're creating something. You've created something, or you're in the midst of creating something. Renewal, the process of making something stronger, healthier, or more dynamic after a period of decline. Okay, looks like maybe something was in a state of decline and you've had a bounce back recently. We have June. Okay, so June is around the corner. Looks like you know, whatever it is you're doing right now is setting you up for an even, major success coming in June. Okay, there's going to be a blossoming that occurs in June based on what you are doing right now. You're causing a bounce back, a renewal of some type. Yeah, you're boldly expanding yourself. Okay, your plans are working out. You've made certain decisions and it's paying off. Okay, next we got boxing competition. Okay, so there's a competition involved here. It could be at work, could be maybe a situation where you're having to kind of like work with something or someone, and it looks like you have the advantage. Looks like this is going well for you. That's what the T from Spirit is saying, is it's going well. Whatever you're tackling, taking on, or maybe it's a competition you're involved in, it's going really well. All right. Next we have personal riches, Pile. Wow. What you're creating for yourself, Pile 3, perhaps it's a source of income. It could be an income stream, maybe on the side, because I see maybe you have a main job, and then maybe you have a like side hustle or something. Or it could be that you are expanding from where you're at. You have a certain situation that you're dealing with, and you're deciding to be bold, step out, and put yourself out there. And this is going to cause a blossoming. We're seeing a blossoming that's currently happening. There's a growth that's currently happening, and it's going to continue right up until June. This is a timeless reading, guys, okay? But for the sake of the reading, we're currently in the month of March. And so this booming will continue. You're going to see it continue to flower up until June. I'm not saying it's going to stop in June. I'm just saying you're being given a timeline on there's something currently happening right now. You're going to see it continue to expand and flower. Growth. So it could be your business will be growing, or I don't know. There's just some sort of expansion that's going to be that's happening right now. And you're winning, Pile 3. There is an active competition in your life. It could be, in the workforce. A lot of times, if you're working, alongside other people, it's not that you're competing with them, but you are going to be compared to them. I'm sorry to say. I mean, that's just life. Your performance is going to be compared to others. And I see that you're going to be doing so well that you may be getting a bonus, commission, or you're going to get profits or some kind of income. It says small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes. So there is something you've been taking your time working on. It's blossoming. More money is going to be coming in. More money is coming in right now. This is what you're enjoying, and it's going to continue. That's what the T from Spirit is for you, Pile 3, is that there is money coming in based on what the challenge you've taken on, what you're working on, and the boldness of your steps that you have taken in the past or currently taking. And it's going really well, Pile 3. It's currently bringing you income, and it will continue to bring you income. Okay. Wow. Bravo. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look then your future successes according, what is the T from Spirit on what your future success is going to be. Well, successes, we got death, rebirth, okay? Some major change or transformation. Something new is beginning, okay? Something new is beginning. We have memory. Look at those pretty little gems there. Memory. Okay, this could be having to do with your memory or your memory of events. Perhaps you're creating memories. This is what's going to be happening in the future. Okay, let's see. What kind of memories, right? We have labyrinth. Oh, that's beautiful. Situations that are often difficult to understand or solve, complex, and where finding a way out is challenging. So you've taken on something very challenging, and that's what this is about. This future success has something to do with a challenging puzzle or conquest or project or something you've taken on. Looks like you're going to be doing very well at this. We have the tree, affairs with your family. Something's going to, thick roots. The tree has thick roots, deeply rooted. Okay, so it could have to do with your family. And I'm also getting that something something new is happening for you, and it has to do with being deeply rooted. Something taking so powerfully that it becomes a giant oak tree, okay, symbolically speaking. Wisdom, okay, beautiful. And tough and trying times, okay. Yeah, something tough, something challenging you've taken on is, but you're going to be very wise on how you deal with this challenge. Pile 3, very wise. And it's going to bring about a new phase for you. You're gonna find your way out. There's the exit. There's some puzzle. You're gonna figure it out, Pile 3. Something you're gonna use your smarts and your wisdom to figure it out. Perhaps you will seek the help of a mentor. But once you figure this thing out, it's going to lead to beautiful, brilliant memories for you. And what you're trying to create is going to take root very powerfully. Okay. So even though you've been dealing with some type of challenging situation, it could have to do with your family. It could have to do with some kind of challenge or problem having to do maybe even with your memory. It could be maybe you've been having issues with your memory, or it could be having issues to do with your health. It could be having to do, your intelligence, or some type of goal. Maybe you're trying to get to that shining object in the middle of the freaking labyrinth. You're going to find it. You're going to solve it. You're going to get to it. Okay, Pile 3? Apply it to your situation as it fits. It's very symbolic. It could have to do with your education, getting that degree. It could have to do with becoming a family person, having your own family. You're going to get your family. Okay? It could have to do with, there's some sort of, maybe you've been struggling. You've been struggling when it comes to something. There is something you've been struggling with. And it's there were times when it wasn't going well, whatever this was. And I see that you're going to find your way to the center of this labyrinth. You're going to get that thing. You're going to get that achievement. It's going to make you wise. Your wisdom's going to help you get there. You're going to learn a lot. And your tree is going to bloom. This could be a business. Your business is going to be successful. Your career is going to be successful. You're going to have the family you want. Lots of kids if that's what you're looking for. You're going to find someone to build a family with, someone very wise. You're going to outlast or overcome tough and trying times and emerge wiser and emerge wealthy. Okay? Wow, beautiful. I love this message for you, Pile 3. Let's take a look at your next future success according to what T Spirit has for you on your future success. We got the Knight of Wands. Okay. We're seeing some type of, you going on some type of adventure maybe, or being brave, being, you're taking the bull by the horns, getting out there, doing something, being passionate. Let's get more information. We have truth. Okay, you're going to be the truth, Pile 3. You're going to be the truth. You're going to honor your truth, right? You're not going to be fake. You're going to go on, take on an adventure or something that's going to be true to your spirit. That's possible. We have the wise, the revelation of the unknown. Remember, didn't I say something about wisdom? Yeah, being wise. It's coming up again, different deck. The revelation of the unknown, having knowledge, having experience. You're going to learn some things. You're going to learn the truth about something. You're going to gain experience. You're going to be wise. Okay, let's get more information. We have success. Okay. Man, Pile 3. The T from your spirit guides, or the T from spirit on your success, is that there is some knowledge you're pursuing, and you're going to get to the bottom of it. You're going to get to the bottom of it. We got shoes. Ooh, those are some beautiful red pumps. High heels. And communication. A reunion could bring love or rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. Pile 3, I'm seeing a theme here. You are succeeding at something you've taken on, and you're going to learn a lot, and you're going to succeed at it, and you're going to be so successful. I feel like you're going to dress for success. I see you going into the office dressed very nicely. You're going to be able to afford to wear nice clothes, dress very elegantly. You're going to successfully communicate this success to others. You're going to successfully communicate. Also, this could have to do with work. There could be something you're working on. You're going to be very good at communicating this truth in the future. It could be a work project, very particular, very specific. Okay. And I feel like you're going to dress for success. You're going to go in and people are going to see the truth of what it is that you are saying. It could be that you're trying to propose. You have a proposal for your job. You have an idea, or you have some kind of I don't know what it is. There's something you're putting together. It could be a document. It could be maybe you have some files you're working with. You're collecting data, and it's going to lead you to success. Pile 3. It's going to lead you to success. It's going to make you shine in your work realm, in your career. There's some, and it's whatever the data you're tracking, collating, collecting, gathering, or whatever in research you're doing, or whatever paper you're typing up, or I don't know what it is. It is the truth, and it's going to help you. I see Oracle there. It's going to help you be very good at your job, and I see that you're taking action on something for sure. You're going to take action on something, and it's going to help you become wiser. It's going to help you be more, help you speak the truth. I'm getting communication twice here. Truth, communication. I'm also getting, for some of you, Pile 3, just a few of you, think that it's possible that you will reunite with someone who came and went, okay? You will reunite with someone, I'm getting this loves them and leaves them energy. Someone that you knew, that you met, that you were very, attracted to. But then they maybe you all had some dates and you got to know each other, and then they left quickly to go do something else. Or they moved on quickly. I see that you're going to be reuniting with this person. That's for some of you, just a few of you, not all. And it's going to make you happy to see this person. I feel like you really like this person. Okay, you do. Even though they left, that didn't turn you off. Maybe it disappointed you. It's possible. Maybe you understood it when they took off because you got your own life going. You got your own thing going. But I feel like this person is going to come back into your sphere. And that's a success that you're going to be enjoying. Okay? Wow. Beautiful message. All right, let's go ahead and move on to your next piece of future success as Spirit sees it. Okay, this is the T from Spirit. We got 21, the world. Wow, you're going to be concluding something. You're going to achieve some type of major accomplishment in your future. About 3. Major. Let's get more information, shall we? We have find the treasure. Oh my goodness, you're gonna find the treasure. Remember I saw earlier, I saw like a labyrinth with a little sparkly thing in the middle. You're gonna reach it. You're gonna get to it. You're gonna find Waldo. You're gonna find the golden you're gonna find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow or something. After the treasure you're after. Let's keep it moving here and get more information. We have captive. You're going to capture something beautiful, something rare. Not everyone has this. Okay, not everyone has this thing. You're going to, I'm seeing a bird in a cage, and I'm seeing a woman surrounded by, the wreath, the world wreath. But here it's like a giant hula hoop, represented by this giant hula hoop or something. Maybe it's the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. But whatever it is, I just get like a sense of completion, a sense of closure, nailing it, getting that bag. You know what I'm saying? And I just see that coming through for you. We have gavel involvement with the law. This could be a legal matter for some of you. A legal matter is going to be successfully settled in your favor. Okay? Perhaps you'll be getting some kind of major settlement. You're going to win the case. You're going to get something. You're going to get, I don't know what it is. We're going to get more information. We have campfire. Ooh, that's beautiful. I love campfires. It just brings to mind warm nights, storytelling, marshmallows and all this. What do they call when you roast the marshmallow and you make the s'mores? Yeah. Okay. Hanging around with people you love and care about. Story time by the campfire. I love that. We got love life. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart, as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. Now, it doesn't matter what's written here. Okay, not too much, because this is being used to answer future success as far as um, uh, the tea from spirit. Okay, so it's giving a hint. We're going to take it with a grain of salt. Okay, pile 3, we're taking this with a grain of salt. Pile 3, I feel like you're going to be successful at something for sure. You're going to successfully find something that a lot of people want. Okay, you're going to capture it. It could be a legal matter. It could be a court case outcome you're looking for. It could be that you will be able to go camping, go on a vacation. You will be able to seek closure on a certain situation at work and be able to take time off and finally go vacationing. You know, I see that some of you all may like camping, or you may like just spending time with a loved one. Maybe it's not camping, maybe it's just symbolic of you spending time with a loved one or going to some other location that you enjoy. So vacation time. I'm also getting like, a good decision is going to be reached. A good decision that will cause a certain resolution in your future. Okay, I'm getting good decision. I'm getting good decision. I'm getting resolution. I'm getting closure. There's a major journey you've been on, pile 3. And I feel like it's going to result in the outcome you're looking for. You're going to be heralded as a success. You may be graduating with summa cum laude, or, you may be, maybe not summa cum, you know what I mean? Like you're just going to get that success that you're looking for. You may be graduating. You may end up finally, maybe you wanted to become a business owner. You're going to finally end up in that shop that you wanted. You're going to, get that shop you're looking for in that certain specific area that you wanted. You're going to, open up a business. You're going to capture the one you love. I'm getting love life. I'm also getting this for some of you all. You're going to capture a unicorn. Okay, a unicorn of a person, someone who maybe is in the legal industry, someone who works in the legal industry. This could be your loved, like your soulmate. Part 3. You're going to capture someone like this. It could be maybe not on the legal industry, but maybe someone who's very serious, takes things very seriously with you. It could be that you'll finally work through the end of a divorce. Maybe for some of you all, this is a good thing. Okay, for a few of you, finalizing this divorce is a good thing, and I see that's going to be happening. That's going to be a successful thing, and you're going to receive a fair decision. It's good for you, good for your soul, good for your spirit. You're going to be in agreement with it. For some of you all, you're just going to be finding something very valuable. You're going to be capturing. It could be love, or it could be some kind of dream career, or you could be capturing your degree, or just finally getting to go visit a place that you always wanted to visit with someone you love, or maybe by yourself, I don't know. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, pile 3, as far as what is the tea, Spirit's tea on your success. Spirit's tea on your current and future successes. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If this reading resonated with you, then please drop me a comment in the comment section. I would love to chat with you. Take good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye! Welcome to your reading, pile 4. So what is Spirit's tea on your current and future success? Let's take a look at what is coming through for you, shall we? You are number 4. We'll put that here so you can easily see what number pile you're on. You may or may not have chosen the Treehouse door, and you may or may not have chosen Scorpio, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this energy. I'm going to just use my third eye here for a bit. So pile 4, the tea on you is that you are succeeding right now when it comes to growing something successfully. Okay, this could be a family, this could be a business, this could be your finances. And I don't care if you've had setbacks or whatever the case may be, or maybe you're feeling down on your luck, or I'm just getting that Spirit views you as a success when it comes to something growing and having reached a certain level of maturity. Okay. This could have to do with your finances. This could have to do with your health, prosperity, fertility. This could also have to do with fertility. You being able to successfully get pregnant. This could be something that you could be currently pregnant right now, and Spirit guides are saying that. And this is only going to be something, a success that you are happy and pleased about. Okay, this is not, this is success as Spirit knows that you feel it's a success. And also, it could be spirits trying to tell you it's a success if you're pregnant, in case you're having doubts about that. I'm also getting that you are maybe being very successful right now when it comes to eating healthy. Yeah, when it comes to eating healthy, taking good care of your health, you're doing a good job, Pal 4. You're also being very successful when it comes to setting your roots down somewhere. Perhaps you're becoming very good at, perhaps you set your roots down somewhere, and you're starting to belong. You're starting to belong to that area. People are starting to view you as a staple. People are starting to view you as belonging somewhere. Okay. It could be also you're being successful right now if you have a family that loves you, supports you, or you are growing your own family. That's spirit guides are saying that's a way that you're being successful right now. Let's take a look at your tarot card. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords. So, pile 4. You're being very successful when it comes to being able to get the affection of others. For some of you, you may have someone who's very interested in you, and they're wasting no time in letting you know that. Okay, this could be romantic for sure, and this person is quick to tell you that, or quick to show up. Maybe you're quick to have romantic interests or romantic suitors. I'm also getting like let's get more information so we don't go too far off the beaten path here. We got bird. Seeing some movement there. Also seeing a vantage point where you have an aerial view of things. Okay, we have choices. We're getting love. I kind of said that earlier. Yeah, you're being loved right now. Someone's quick to love you. I feel like okay, so if you have a mate or a lover right now, this person is quick to tell you that they love you, or they just feel very compelled to be heading your direction. Okay, they're really into you. I'm also getting like if you are single and you have no romantic interests, then you're very successful when it comes to quickly pursuing the things you love. Okay, you quickly choose the things you love, and that's a good thing for you. Pile 4, I'm getting like also you could be that you're not aware of it. This is Spirit's tea on your current success. Spirit's tea on your current success is that you might not be aware of the fact that there's someone seriously into you, very interested in you, and wants to come your way, wants to visit with you, talk to you, that kind of thing. So you may be hearing from them any moment now. We got unicorn. Oh my goodness. And burnout. Okay. Definitely seeing a couple messages coming through here. I'm getting that the tea on you, Spirit's tea on you, pile 4, is that you are very special, pile 4. You're a bit of a unicorn, and I don't mean that. I mean, as in your rarity, and you really stand out. You're very attractive, and a lot of people are very interested in you romantically right now, or interested in dating you or spending time with you. I'm also getting so that's if you're single, and if you are with someone, you're successful because your mate is they're very into you, very sharply into you. Okay, they think you're attractive. They think that they lucked out having you by their side. They're very smitten with you. Okay, very smitten with you, and they're glad that they chose you. Okay, and now I feel like if you're single, and there are people who are choosing you instead of someone else. There's someone choosing you instead of someone else. They've had the option, they've weighed everything, and they're deciding to come your way. They're choosing you over somebody else. Pile 4. I feel also like you are very successful because you are, man, you don't waste any time. You do not waste any time, pile 4, when it comes to choosing, making the right choice, choosing making correct choices in the love department. So if it's okay, you're dating someone and you're like, all right, this isn't the person for me, I'm leaving. You're quick to do it. You don't dilly-dally. You don't drag it out. You don't waste time with the wrong people. Or the spirit saying also that your picker is on, Power 4. You've either chosen the right person for yourself, the right person romantically, or that you are good at making choices, correct choices in the love department. Okay, you're good at this, and that's the T on you as far as your current success. If you have a boyfriend, you've chosen or a girlfriend, you've chosen someone very special, someone who is like a top pick, someone who is a good mate, a good partner, someone who's rare. You have a good one, Power 4. This is how you're winning. I also feel that it's saying here with burnout, your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You are succeeding when it comes to taking good care of your health and avoiding burnout. You are. Maybe you used to like work. I'm getting workhorse vibes. Like you used to work yourself to death almost. And you have succeeded in balancing this energy out. You're making good choices. Okay? This is how you're succeeding right now. And your health is going very strong, Power 4. You've turned a different direction with your health. You're going in a healthy direction with your health. I'm seeing longevity. I'm seeing stamina. I'm seeing endurance. Good job. I'm also seeing muscles. You may be working out, lifting weights, or doing some kind of physical activity that's toning you up. All right, let's move on to your next current success. As Spirit sees it, we have judgment, some type of awakening. Okay, so some of you may be getting a pet. Maybe you have a pet that you love, or I don't know. Let's get more information. Very specific, I know. We got memorabilia. Okay. Next, we're getting burden. Your current success as Spirit sees it. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Emotional or physical weight or load. A task or responsibility that can be overwhelming. Stamp collector, tourist shop. Okay. We're getting ice. Ooh. I love that. I love ice water. I love it. Like I get water and put ice in it. You know, my ice is melted right now, but yeah, I always have ice water with me. Wisdom. So Pile 4, you have set down a certain burden. You no longer, I feel like you used to overwork yourself. You've had an awakening. You used to work yourself and take on a lot. And I'm not just like work wise, but like emotionally. Used to be very emotionally burdened. And I feel like you have, you've undergone some kind of ordeal in the past. And you have learned from it. Okay, you've learned to chill. You've learned to chill out on emotionally burdening yourself. You've let certain things that happened in the past, you let them be a monument in the past. You've moved on from it. You may have overcome some kind of heavy burden, some kind of challenge that you had to deal with, and you have overcome it. And now whenever any new burdens come up or challenges, you learn to chill it very quickly. You chill out very quickly. You've gained wisdom. Okay, to focus on the past, you see, is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. You've let go of some burdens of the past. He says here, wisdom, you see, wiser. You no longer you maybe hold grudges. You stopped holding grudges. You've let your burden down. You stopped worrying a lot. Maybe you used to over worry. Maybe you're a bit of a worrywart about the outcome of things. You have maybe you stopped overworking yourself too. That's another thing. You've had an awakening that it's like there was like an animalistic, like your animal side, right? You're kind of like in the strength card, your beastly side wanted to overwork. That was your thing. Wanted to do too much. Wanted to carry too much. Wanted to overprocess. Wanted to overdo. And you've learned to train that beastly side of yourself into, I wouldn't say submission, but just into recognizing that it's happier when you're not carrying a burden. It's happier when you just shelve things. I had dealt with this, I dealt with that. Wow, okay, well, I'm gonna make a little memento or something and leave it here as a way to sort of memorialize it. And I'm not gonna keep it in my heart, and I'm not gonna keep it in my mind. I'm gonna move on from it. Occasionally I may look at it to remember, but I'm not gonna sit here and hold on to the burdens of the past. I'm not gonna do that anymore. So you've learned to forgive. You've learned to let go. Maybe you don't worry as much as you used to. Maybe you don't take on overly heavy burdens anymore. You've learned to put that on ice. You're done. You're done with that. Bravo, Pile 4. That is a success for you, a current success for you as Spirit sees it. Let's go ahead and take on, it could be a particular situation too that you've learned to let go of. It could be a particular situation. Perhaps you're taking on the load or the burdens of others. Perhaps you were, maybe you were doing too much schooling or too much information overload or something. You're just like, I don't need all that information. Maybe you're watching too much news and you're like, I don't need all this info. I don't need that burden on my mind, my spirit. All right, let's move on. You wised up. So kudos to you on that. We got number 8 here, the 8 of Pentacles, but in the form of the 8 of Cups, right? Beautiful. I love that. Okay. I see you walking away from something. Okay. This is your third. Yeah. Your third success as Spirit sees it. Current success. Current. And the path you have chosen, you walked away from something. And the path you have chosen to walk it's like it's easier for you to find money on this path. It's like you left behind a path that was very hard for you to make money. Maybe you left a job that wasn't paying you very much, or you stopped dealing with an unrewarding situation and now moving in the direction of a more rewarding one. Let's get more information. We have love. Okay. We have broken heart. Okay. We have career. All right. We have global warming. And last but not least on this one, it's your current success as Spirit sees it. We have declutter. Okay. So, Pile 4, I'm seeing a few messages coming through here. I feel like you're learning to process love better. Your love life, you've learned to process it better, right? It could be that if you are in a relationship, I see that maybe you suffered a broken heart in your relationship or relationships of the past. You've processed this. You've processed it. And you've learned from it. You've learned how to avoid certain unrewarding approach when it comes to your love life. Okay. It could be that you were very loving. You poured everything you had into it, but you would always choose to pour into someone who doesn't give you that same love back, and it broke your heart. So maybe you've learned how to stop this pattern of behavior. You've learned how to, and you're enjoying the benefits of that now, okay? Because now it's like you've avoided a hurtful love, and you're now enjoying a beautiful, warm, effervescent, enduring love, okay? So it could be that, I feel like maybe you may have left a relationship in the past that hurt you, and you found a more loving relationship, or perhaps you're loving yourself now. And it's a happy time because you're loving yourself. You're getting love. There's no love like the kind of love you can give yourself, honestly. Okay. So it could be maybe you left behind a relationship that was very hurtful, powerful, and I'm sorry you went through that. But now you're loving yourself in a way that it's unimaginably good how much you're loving yourself. Okay. Also getting for some of you that maybe you left behind a phase in your relationship that was very painful, and now you're enjoying a very beautiful phase of your relationship. It's more loving. That's possible. That's just applies to some of you. Yeah, but I'm seeing definitely a walking away for a lot of you. You've walked away from hurtful patterns that caused you pain. Not just in the romantic sector, but possibly in your career as well. You may have been on a career path that was very heartbreaking to you. Very heartbreaking. And You grieved it. You've moved on from it. You paid attention to the signs that it wasn't working. Okay? That maybe certain changes were happening in that industry or in that career, that you've now heeded those warnings, and you removed certain elements out of your career, and you're happier now as a result. The sun is shining for you again. The sun is shining. There's hope on the horizon. Your career path is looking really nice. You've removed what doesn't work from your career path. Perhaps you were doing a job, working at a company that was a dead-end job, and you thought you could maybe climb up the ladder at this company and get somewhere you were looking for, and you just woke up and realized, nope, it's not going to do it. Nope, they're not going to give me that raise. Nope, they're not going to promote my career. Nope. And you walked away. You let go. And I feel like you're now enjoying a career that is more hopeful. A career that makes you feel like, look, there's good things on the horizon. There's big success on the horizon. There's fame, popularity, money is coming to me. You just cleared the crap out. You cleared the dross out of your way, and you're now moving towards a more rewarding career that has more money in it for you, has more success in it for you, has more visibility in it for you. And this is the success that you're currently enjoying. Okay? As spirit sees it. Okay? This is a T on you when it comes to spirit. Now, this is we're going to look at your future success as spirit sees it. Okay? What's the T on you? What spirit's T on you when it comes to future success? We have the high priestess, but we've got the charioteer sitting in the place of the high priestess in her temple. Okay, I feel like you've taken a certain ambitiousness that you had, and that you were focusing on externals with it, and you've now taken it internal. Your ambitiousness has gone internal in some type of, or it's going to go internal in some type of way. Okay, that's what I meant to say. That's what spirit is saying about you, that there's some type of ambition that you had. You was focused on certain things. You stopped that, and you're now focusing on improving yourself internally, doing shadow work, or just, I don't know what it is, but there's this kind of a theme coming up for your future, and we'll get more information and get more expansion here. Okay, we have explosion. Going, I see, blowing up, like you're just blowing up. When you hear men, Rihanna's career blew up, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, this is amazing. Let's get more information. We have wealth. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Pile 4. There's money coming to you. There is money coming to you. You're going to be shocked by it. Your income is going to explode. You're going to get, and I mean that in a good way. Let's get more information. We have hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Someone's going to give you something. You're either going to be given a good job, or you're going to be given a handout, or you're going to be given a helping hand to be brought into a certain situation. Or perhaps you've been asking for something. You've been asking, ye shall receive. You've been receiving something. Okay, interesting. We have black. Okay, wow, black. Black is the color of stability, honestly. Okay, force, power. All right. It's sometimes protection. Let's get more information. This is the future success coming to you. It's going to be a surprise. So, power 4, you're going to be, maybe not anymore now that you're seeing this. You're going to be surprised, but maybe not anymore now that you're seeing me say it here. You're going to get an inkling that this is coming. But power 4, I feel like you're going to be surprised at how well something works out. I feel like you made a decision to stop chasing, I don't know what it was. You stopped chasing something that maybe was more superficial. And you decided to start chasing what was more genuine, what was more real to you. And, you're going to be shocked at how well this works out for you, Power 4. You're going to be shocked. I'm seeing a lot of money coming in. You're going to be getting paid well, so well that you're going to be moving to a state of luxury. Okay, you're going to, going to have more possessions, going to have more resources. You're going to have material abundance, and have enough money to save, stash away, and money to spend and get nice things for yourself. I'm seeing a cashmere sweater. Wow. I'm seeing your face on the on the notes, okay, on the money notes. It's almost like you're gonna be able to print your own money. I mean, and it's symbolic, okay. It might not be exactly this, okay, but I feel like Spirit is trying to say you're gonna be so wealthy, Power 4. You're going to be so wealthy in the future. You're going to have so much money. Like, it's going to be like every time you spend money, the change, you putting away the change every time you have a purchase or whatever you spend is going to be no big deal to you. Okay. It's going to be no big deal to you. And that money is just going to be accruing. And, you're not going to miss it. And so you're going to be getting richer and getting to buy the things you want. And you're going to be getting, stocking away money. I'm also getting like profit, right? I'm getting profit that somehow you're going to be making some sort of profit off of something. Like every time your business partner makes $1, you're going to get 25 cents or something. And that's going to quickly accrue. Okay. And you're going to just get this assistance you've been looking for. This almost like a handout. I'm not going to lie. Okay. For some of y'all. It could be. I'm not saying you're not gonna. I'm not saying you're not gonna deserve it. You will deserve it because it's karma, right? But I'm just getting like maybe you're not gonna be working outside of the home. You're gonna be working inside of the home. I'm getting like cottage industry stuff where you're just gonna have an idea. And you're gonna be like, you know what? I don't want to take part in the rat race anymore. I don't want to work. Like I don't believe I need to kill myself to make money. I don't believe that. And you're going to make this decision to chill, take your skills inward, your ambition inward or indoors, and it's going to be the right move for you, Power 4. Your life is going to become very stable. It's going to surprise you just how much money comes in. Perhaps you're not going to be as surprised now that you've gotten this reading, but you're going to be surprised. It's going to exceed your expectations, the kind of income you're going to be getting. Especially based on the decision. I think in the back of your mind, you thought, well, I'm not going to be part of the rat race anymore. I'm not going to be out there, suffering and, breaking my neck and all this, to bending over backwards to try to make that dollar. I'm going to do it from the comfort of my own home. I'm going to do it, doing what is, I'm going to try to make money, doing what is authentic to me, what Spirit is calling me to do. Even if you might think, Power 4, you might be thinking that this is not going to have as much potential to bring you a good amount of money, but you're going to be surprised that it does. It's going to make you wealthy. That's what I'm getting for some of y'all. Or it's going to bring you a lot more money than you're expecting. That's also what I'm getting. Okay. Wow. Bravo, Power 4. That's great news. That's news I love to give you. All right. So we have the Chariot. I had to put a sticky there on the chest. Oh. So I see again, I'm getting that. Look, the Sphinxes are usually attached to the Chariot, pulling it along. But here the Sphinxes are taking a break and sipping from water, getting a little drink from water or something. Yeah, I just keep getting this vibe, Power 4. Like, you're done with hustling. You're done with like, oh God, I gotta hurry up, I gotta do this. I gotta, there's some sort of like breakneck pace you were doing that maybe wasn't good for you or was wearing you out. And I feel like you're going to be just this peaceful, serene, tranquil vibe or pace that you're going to be taking on. You're going to be drinking from the waters of life, focusing on healing, on healing activities or healing others. And others are going to be drinking from your healing waters. That's very interesting. We have, will you marry me? Oh, my goodness. Marriage. If you've been wanting marriage, Power 4, you're going to be getting married in the future. That's what Spirit is saying about you, your future success. Okay, let's move on. Let's get more information. That's a pointed message for just some of you. Take it as it resonates. We have Mixer. The coming together of differences, chaos, confusion, complex situations. Maybe you'll be attending a mixer and meeting someone, the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams at this mixer. We have Sunrise So that may be a hint to go ahead and attend some mixers, attend events where you are, maybe it's designed to help you meet someone, okay? Meet the man of your dreams, or get a date, or a woman of your dreams, or find someone you'd like to spend time with. And apparently you're going to find someone you feel strongly enough about to want to marry. That's possible. We got sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. We have time machine, work outcomes. Okay. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Yeah, I'm seeing consistency for sure. Definitely seeing consistency. You're being consistent about something. You're being consistent about something, pouring your energy into something consistently. There's an effort, like a consistent and reliable flow of emotional energy that you're pouring into someone or something, or a group of people even, or a job, or getting that you found the right mix. You found the right mix, and it's going to pay off for you. All right. I see success and fame, popularity with the sun appearing for you in regards to you found the right mix of things for you that you're going to be doing. You found a right mix, or you found, or you will meet someone. You will meet someone in the future who is a good combination, who is a good partner, a good mix with you, for sure, Power 4. It's going to happen in the future. And it's going to, I feel like you're going to be putting together different aspects or different items or elements. And it's like, I feel like in the future, you're going to hit a home run with figuring out exactly how to do your job correctly. Something like this. Okay. Exactly how to balance out the different elements, the good and the bad. And they're going to be, I feel like your customers are going to be pleased with what you're doing. Maybe you're going to find maybe you make cookies, or you bake pastries or something, or you're a chef, or you're a cook, or you're going to make something that people are going to love consuming. Okay. New creative ideas, it says. New ventures. Could be a new business idea. It could be cooking. It could be baking. It could be floral arrangements. I don't know. There's something you do. You're going to finally you're gonna get it, Power 4, and you're gonna hit the ball out of the park with when it comes to having some type of formula or some type of recipe for your success that's going to lead to you becoming very, very successful. Okay. Again, for some of you, you may come up with like this is very specific. Okay. Like some kind of formula or routine for yourself, your health, that's going to turn back the hands of time and make you look very young, make you feel very young. You're going to take really good care of yourself, come up with some sort of formula that helps you and helps others turn back the time, turn back the clock. And people are going to buy this thing. People are going to pursue this thing. Wow. Okay. You're going to make consistent efforts that are going to lead to people making major purchases from you. Okay. It says here, major purchase worth making. So I feel like someone's going to buy what you got going, Power 4. Okay, this could be symbolic or it could be literal. Literally, you may have a shop. People are going to be buying from you. This is a success that the spirits are seeing for you. Okay, this is the spirit's tea on your future success, is that you're going to have customers that buy from you, Power 4. You're going to make a product that people are going to be like, I want it. They're going to buy it. They're going to spend their money on it. They're going to view it as worthy of spending their money on. Someone's going to buy you or buy into you as far as your looks, your energy, your aura. And someone's going to fall for you and marry you or propose to you in the future. It could be a business partner as well. It's going to, maybe you're going to be making these, you're going to be in the kitchen cooking up all these different things, or you're going to be in your lab putting together all these different formulas, or you're going to be an inventor, or you're going to be doing something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's at your job. You're going to put together, maybe you're going to be tasked with coming up with some sort of product. And I feel like your boss is going to be like, oh, will you marry me? Not exactly, but just, can we use that product, Power 4? That's the one I want to showcase at my store. You've hit the ball out of the park. I want that one. That one you made, that's the one I want on the shelves. in front of the visitors, in front of the customers. You're just going to be highlighted as doing something amazing. You're going to be, viewed as being the one to be chosen. You're going to be chosen. That's what it is, Power 4. You're going to be chosen, or the product or something you're building is going to be chosen, viewed as worthy to spend money on, viewed as being successful, as turning back the hands of time for some people. For some of y'all, that's relevant to some of y'all. It's going to be something that really helps people feel young again. Wow. Power 4, bravo. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your last piece of future success as your spirit guides see it. This is Spirit's tea on you. We got the 9 of Cups. Wow, look at that. Having so much to drink that you're like drinking yourself drunk almost. You're gonna have so much available. You're gonna be drinking yourself drunk. And so therein lies a warning to, hey, it's gonna be so good for you, Power 4, in the future. You're gonna have so much. Be careful, don't overdo it. Or you're gonna have so much. You're gonna have so many people interested in you, or so many suitors. Don't take them for granted. Don't burn through people. Just take your time and still be the wonderful you that you are. Appreciate what you're being given, but you're going to have plenty. You're going to have more than you can handle. Wow. You may be getting spoiled or getting a lot of attention of some type, or just being getting offered a lot of something that you want. Too much, an excess of it. Wow. We have scientists, rubbish. Oh, I guarantee you it's not going to be rubbish before, okay? This is just telling the story. We have Cain. Pay attention to your health. This is a future success that is coming to you. Future success that's coming to you. That's Spirit's tea on future success coming to you. We have psychologist. Wow. We got 2 professionals here. Scientist and a psychologist. Interesting. Perhaps you're going to become a professional of some kind. Maybe you're all going to school right now, and you're gonna ace it, and you're gonna become a prestigious doctor, scientist, psychologist. You might be strong in STEM, science, technology, engineering, math, and this is going to be a place you're going to shine in the future. Look, pay attention to your health. You may be a doctor. I'm getting definitely medical professional. It could be that you will end up finding a good medical professional, or a group of medical professionals who are going to help you with something. Twists and turns. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. Yeah. So, Power 4, you're going to be getting rid of what does not work. You're going to be getting rid of it. I feel like you may be getting a medical procedure in the future that helps you get rid of something that's I don't know. I could see maybe like weight loss surgery. That's possible. Maybe some of you feel like a few of you feel like you eat too much or something. Please don't. I'm not being insulting. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And this is life. Okay. Some of us are born, some human beings are born with a gene switched on, which comes from our ancestors, right? Some of our ancestors were born during a time of famine, and they ended up having children famine. And so maybe genes got switched on in their descendants, right? Who that hey, when because food is so scarce, whenever there is food, hey body, hold on to that food. Hey body, turn up your appetite, eat as much as you can, because we don't know when food is going to show up again. If you are struggling with obesity, Power 4, and it's something that maybe bothers you, or you just feel like you can't ever get enough. You just eat and eat and eat, and it's never enough. It's not your fault, Power 4. It's your genetic profile. Okay. I think there's been all this talk about gluttony and fat shaming and all this, when really it's a biological issue. It's a biological, I wouldn't even call it, an issue, but a biological tendency or trend. Some people have certain genes turned on and others do not. It's that simple. Okay. Because when some people easily get full and others do not, or some people can eat and eat and eat and stay slim. That's another genetic switches have been turned on or turned off, for high metabolism or whatever. And some people can eat and eat just a little bit and they gain a bunch of weight. So I don't believe that, being obese is some type of personality flaw. That's just my opinion. But I think obesity has been linked to certain illnesses and certain diseases. So I can see from that perspective, wanting to seek medical help or professional and that helping your situation, because you are who you are, and it's no judgment to you, Pile 4, if that is the case. Now, what I'm seeing, Pile 4, is there might be a panel. You may be dealing with a panel of medical professionals. So we got a scientist, we got pay attention to your health with a wizened old person here with long beard. Obviously someone who's going to guide you, mentor you. We got a psychologist to deal. So I feel like some of you may be fixing some type of health issue having to do with maybe overeating. Okay, very specific. Take that as it resonates, and leave the rest for others. I'm also getting, Pile 4, that some of you, you're going to end up being some kind of big time professional. Okay, you're going to end up being some type of big time professional. Your wish is going to come true. Your wish is going to come true. Maybe you're worried, will I graduate? Will I get this career I'm shooting or aiming for? Oh yes you will, Pile 4. Oh yes you will. You will be respected in your field. You will help people identify what is garbage, right? I help people identify what is garbage. People are going to see you and realize that the other people they were dealing with were not as good as you. They're going to get rid of I feel like there might be clients or people who are like, okay, I don't want to deal with this doctor I was seeing or this professional I was seeing. I prefer Pile 4. Pile 4 is really skilled, really knows what they're doing, and you're going to be viewed like this. Okay, Pile 4. You're gonna be involved in some type of journey that's gonna have lots of twists and turns as you find your way to health, as you find your way to good health, as you find your way to an excellent career. There's gonna be lots of twists and turns. You might, for example, say, well, I want to be a chemist or something, but then you go to school and realize maybe you're more interested in biology, and then you do that, and then maybe you graduate, and then you maybe switch courses or switch careers, or I don't know. There's just some sort of journey ahead of you that it's like you're going to be going along. You're going to be going along. Maybe even doubting yourself or feeling like you're not that great. But in reality, you're fantastic, Pile 4. In reality, things are going to work out very, very well for you, Pile 4. Okay? I see that you're going to have your cake and eat it too. You are. Okay? Maybe you felt like there were some things you did wrong. And maybe you mishandled certain things. You're now wondering, will I be able to reach this hallowed, prestigious position since I messed up? Oh, doesn't matter, Pile 4. Even if you messed up, Spirit is saying that you are going to end up in this prestigious and very respectable position in life. The T on your success from the spirit world, Pile 4, is that you are going to be very good at what you do. Very good. You're going to be paid very well. You're going to have lots of clients who want to see you. Lots of clients or lots of customers, lots of interest in you and what it is that you do. You may become an entertainer, and you're going to have lots of fans. All right. And I see that I see some of you getting rid of something that's not good. That I see that you'll be getting rid of, maybe, as an example, maybe if we go with the analogy with the weight loss, you're going to be getting rid of like processed foods, removing junk out of your diet. I see maybe chunks of fat being removed. This could be like, I don't know if it's liposuction or, maybe skin removal. Yeah, I know that when people lose a lot of weight, sometimes there's a lot of skin removal surgery. They usually put them in bags and dispose of them. I watch my 600 Pound Life. I'm like secretly obsessed with that show. I don't know what it is. Not anymore. The cat's out of the bag, right? I used to watch it a lot, but not as much as I used to. But yeah, because I'm so busy these days. But yeah, I'm just seeing like some excess, some toxic mess is going to be removed, and you're going to be given health via health professionals or visiting health professionals, getting guidance too. I feel like you're going to get a lot of like mental stuff that was holding you back, worked through by a psychologist or a psychotherapist. You're going to be doing something, Pal 4, for a living in the future that it's like you're going to really enjoy doing it, and you're going to be getting lots of work. And it's not going to be work that you're going to be like, oh God, please, I've had enough, I want to go home. You're going to love doing your job. You're going to love doing your job, Pal 4. You're going to be like, all right, next. And you're just going to be it's going to, your job, your career is going to feed you, Pal 4. It's going to feed you financially. It's also going to feed your soul. It's going to feed your spirit. It's going to be your calling. You're going to be doing your calling. So you'll never be tired of it. You'll never be like, oh God, I want to change career. No, you're going to love it. You're going to love it, Pal 4. You're going to feel like I've arrived. This is who I was meant to be. I did all the schooling. I did whatever I needed to do. And now I'm here. I've arrived. You're going to go through all the twists and turns. But I get the feeling that you're going to approach things in a balanced way. But when you get there, you're not going to be able to help yourself. I feel like people are not going to be able to get enough of you, Pal 4. People are not going to be able to get enough of you. Okay? You're going to be booked. You're going to be overbooked. People are going to be, when you overbook your clients, the conversation is going to go like this. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't talk to you in the time that we scheduled. I was overbooked. I was double booked. Yeah, because the demand's going to be so big. And you're going to tell your customer, and they're going to be like, sure. Yeah. When's available? I'll take that date. They're not going to be offended, and they're going to stick in there because they really want you, Pal 4. They really want what you're offering. I also get, Pal 4, that some of y'all, the kind of success you're going to be getting in the future is you're going to invent something. You're going to maybe invent a cure. You may invent a cure for a disease, or you may invent some sort of product that does really well with helping people get healthy, helping people feel better. And they're just not going to be able to get enough of you, Pal 4. Wow. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you. If you enjoyed this message, please give it a thumbs up. If this message resonated with you, then drop me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. I love to chat. Take good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye!